Uh, Thankfully, all we missed was a bunch of eating, and then Gunther showing that he's rattled.
Yeah, pretty much. Interrupting, getting in the way.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh. Why am I hearing my own voice?
You're hearing your own voice now.
Yeah, I did for a second.
Do you have like your actual Twitch feed open or something? Is it got audio going?
Yep. That's
Even though
exactly what it
you
was.
shouldn't have desktop going, so I don't know why you'd have
Nah,
audio.
yeah. No, it's because I was on my channel and then it actually went live and actually had the thing actually go live. I wasn't paying attention to it. I freaked out like, oh God, why? Okay, well.
I love this. Come on now, Jay. Spit it out. Spit it out. Come on.
Yeah. We kind of knew it.
Yeah. Security better catch.
Oh, poor lady security. Actually, no, that's a dude. He's just small.
Yeah.
I saw the ponytail. I'm like,
Do I know any of them? It's the best part about looking for security, seeing who's wrestlers and where they might be from.
yeah.
I don't think so. But Nashville's a bit far, so that makes some sense.
Yeah.
But I liked how Jay didn't even get to his feet. He crawls over. He's still laid out. Hey, is that George Kittle behind him?
Yeah.
What timing? What?
Yeah. I wasn't so much looking at the face. I was looking more at the Penta,
The Penta shirt?
I'm just
Yep.
like, wow. Hey, you guys, redneck cousin to the left of Pat.
That's ridiculous. But no, I love that he didn't bother even getting up first. He just got the mic while laying there still dead.
Yeah.
Nah, it wasn't so inadvertent. I mean, it's pretty inadvertent. She meant to hit her. Didn't quite mean for all of that, but
Yeah. Oh, who else are going to be the women in it?
curious to see what the qualifying matches look like here in a second.
Yeah.
Is this Raquel's match? Oh, nope. We're getting the tag team push. I thought was going to happen.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
Nope, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yep. Push back to tag teams.
Liv is just hanging out on the ropes, blowing kisses to the crowd.
Oh, yeah. You don't get ads. God damn it.
Uh, I wonder what the ad situation's like. What are they getting paid to be in the corners? What are they getting paid to be on the sides? And can they sell the middle, or is this the thing where they just don't want to do it all the time?
They got a few ads in the ring right now.
Yeah, yeah. When it comes back, you'll notice there's like Snickers at the top edge. Oh, Liv's talking.
Oh, God. I have a Real American Beer by Hulk Hogan ad. Why?
That's awful.
Why? God, man. Once he started like getting drunk at like one of our malls and chucking beers and hitting some old lady in the head and getting sued, kind of like the time to just wrap it up. Like,
He's
just
not gonna do
retire,
that.
man.
Yeah, he's retired from being retired.
Like be retired and stay retired and actually, have a meaningful retirement of I'm retired and stay there. Stop coming out. Go stay down at your little beach shop and talk about the old days. Go work out, stay fit, cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
if he didn't have all the controversial stuff behind him, all this would be fine. He'd be doing it the right way, going out and just like, hey, Hulk Hogan's here promoting his beer. But then all that stuff came out about him and how everyone's just like, dude, he is a liar. Everything he tells you is a lie. It's not how that went. If it wasn't for all that, I'd be like, yeah, he's doing the right thing. But
I'm sorry, Liv was bouncing around the ring.
I was talking about Hogan tarnishing his legacy.
Oh yeah, he did that a while ago, and you're not wrong.
Didn't
He
really
can't-
need didn't really need someone on the other end confirming that. It's really just random
No, I
rant.
I think I caught all of it, but
Yeah.
Liv was bouncing. Glad to see she was happy.
Yeah.
Dakota Kai and which makes her return after her concussion, and Io Sky are making their way to the ring right now.
And
We got a Vengeance Day ad.
yeah, me too. Which probably might mean that I'll be coming back in with you here if you got it too.
Yep. But yeah, no. He's one of those people that just keeps digging himself a bigger hole. Hogan. So
Yeah.
be best if he just went away for a long time and then maybe brought his beer back around at some point. But like right now, just shut up, let it sell to the people that it wants to sell to, and then come back if you're gonna try this. But he just keeps digging the hole deeper and deeper. All of his old past controversies, and then some real bad luck throwing stuff into the crowd, and just needs to go away. Just needs to go away.
Yeah.
So I'm with you 100% on that.
I don't know if some of it can go away. Some of the folks that were recording themselves booing Hogan at the opening of the first Netflix Raw, it was just black folks that were just referencing, like,
Oh, he was
the
an
slurs
asshole.
he used,
Yeah.
and just holding
Yeah, I mean, personally, I want him to go away
black
in
wrestlers
general,
back.
but
Yeah.
like, I'm just saying from a marketing standpoint, usually if you disappear long enough, you can come back.
Yeah,
Usually.
but that was a while ago, but it's
Oh
still
yeah, no
fresh
one's
in
gonna
people's
forget.
minds.
No one's gonna forget. But like, he has an audience. I hate to say it, but he still has an audience. He
Yeah.
just he can still sell his beer. He'll be able to do that. Sadly, um,
Yeah, people
but
seem to ignore the controversies and just go like, "Oh yeah, he'd made wrestling what it is today." It's like, we
yeah,
know, we know that.
and he was
It's
an
not.
asshole back then too.
Yeah, it's not.
He's always been an asshole. He's also,
It's it's,
just also a racist asshole
it's
from
not the point
all
we're making
accounts.
in a now. That's the problem.
Right. So yeah, I would prefer him to just go away as well. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
more than likely, if he went away, played his cards right, went to certain locations, he'd be okay. I'd much rather support Stone Cold's beer and stuff like that personally, but
Yeah. I actually still have one of Hogan's beers in the fridge. I keep forgetting about it. It's probably
why
kind
do
of
you have
bad
any?
now.
Where'd you get his beers from?
Uh, Eric from work, I
Mm.
guess, got a whole couple of them, brought me one, and I keep forgetting to drink it. And well, it's in a can, so it's probably still okay. But I should have just cooked a steak and ate it and drank it with that.
But no, what's also cheesy about his little tour is that he's only when he's going to these meet and greets and stuff like that, and he's signing stuff. He's signing a case of beer.
Well,
It's like I don't want to keep this cardboard fucking box, man.
yeah,
Like, just how lame is that? Like,
I yeah. I mean, the thing would be then if you got a signed case
Scorpion
of
kick.
beer, you don't ever open that case.
right. Well, even then, like, I wouldn't want the beer just to sit in my house for a decade.
Well, it's like an
You
investment. You
could
try to sell it later,
again,
like years later.
right? But like, it's not wine; it's beer. It goes bad.
Oh well, you don't sell it so that someone drinks it. You sell it to work as
So you
like
can have a
collector's
biohazard
item.
in
Yeah.
your house at some point.
Yeah, little bombs that will eventually explode.
How about you just give an 8x10 with it? And
Yeah,
then if you want to keep the box for whatever or the cans, you can wash the cans out. You can do whatever. You can make some type of like display of
yeah.
your
8x10, he's
insane
posing with the
Hoganite.
beer.
Hmm?
8x10
Yeah,
where
exactly.
he's posing with the beer, just you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't know. I've seen other people sign their whatever their product they're hawking is, and I always thought that was just the lamest thing ever because it's like this is supposed to be disposable.
Yeah.
Don't make me keep this non-disposable thing, please. Liv could yell at me that way. That's fine. She's having a lot of fun with this character, which is just a lot of fun to watch. You can tell she
Yeah.
enjoys yelling and screaming, and
Well, she's all smiles when she's done doing it.
yeah, she's embracing the Harley Quinn aspect of this character, where a little bit psychotic, very well planned and strategic, and just being, fun with it. I don't know if you. Ooh, Ooh.
Oh, ow! Sheesh.
Yeah. I'd like to see. I know they're heels. I'd like to see Raquel do a few more power maneuvers here
Yeah.
to show that she's dominant and strong. Odds are she'll be the one that, yep, the tide gets turned against. But I mean, it's 100% meant to be building the EO Liv potential feud. But I would like to see Raquel continue to build as a monster, giant powerhouse as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that too. Like I want to see some big shit out of her, like
Yeah,
power bomb, shit like that.
there's definitely a way that everybody can progress their character in this match if they do it right. And for Dakota, I just want to see her stay healthy. Poor girl's busted up her knees over and over again, and then I think it was the drop kick from Zoe 2 weeks ago, whatever it was, the springboard drop kick that knocked Dakota in the next century,
Yeah.
concussed her. But I love Dakota's move set as well. So it's a real fun move set.
Yeah.
The kick?
Yeah, leg getting stuck.
Yeah, okay. I just was
Yeah.
curious where we were timing was.
Just went to commercial.
Yep.
Probably like 2 seconds behind you or so.
Okay.
Seemed to sound like it on the slap. Had to slap. You were like, ooh, and I was like, ah. So, pretty
I've been
close.
trying to like pace out when I say stuff, so I'm not sure. So they got back in the ring now. Raquel rolled Dakota Kai inside, went for the pinfall, frustrated with the 2 count. Don't know why. I would assume that you couldn't imagine that won the match, but okay, Raquel. Definitely doing wow, more heel work. Was like choking Dakota across the bottom rope, had her neck there, and she was stepping on her back of her shoulders, kind of bouncing her across the bottom rope. Michael Cole's trying to build the power part of it up. Talking about how she's one of the most powerful women in the division. And she's whipping Dakota Kai into the turnbuckles.
Needs to start showing us. Show us that power. Come on.
Yep. Now she's toying with Dakota as a heel again, but really only did 1 or 2 power moves so far.
Even it's like some of the power moves are like a really big like hip toss.
Yeah.
Like they do some running kind of segment, and then all of a sudden just big hip toss out of nowhere.
We got a 3 amigos going on by Liv to Dakota right now. Yeah, the power move that you've missed so far in the commercial break was Raquel whipped Dakota into the turnbuckles super hard.
Okay.
But she tagged out, Liv's in there. 3 amigos into a low enziguri, and now a quick pin and a 2 count. EO's still on the floor somewhere. EO's napping. Oh, God. Pat just called him Judgment Day, and I completely forgot that they're part of Judgment Day at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, they still are.
You should be coming back now.
Yep. There I am.
Yeah. As far as you would ever know, Liv was never back in the ring.
Yeah, really. You just call Nashville Smashville?
Michael Cole definitely did. Nashville seems like a pleasant place to live, honestly.
I just remember all the construction going through that damn city for
Well,
like
it's
two
any city.
decades straight.
That's any city that's, on the rise, I imagine.
Cincinnati was really bad, but that was always going over the Ohio River to Kentucky.
Right.
It was always just like, yeah, it's one lane on the highway going across. Like, why is it like this every year? Why haven't you finished this yet?
But the thing about Nashville, I guess, is that like during the day it could be in the 70s, and when the sun goes down behind the mountains, I guess, or the hills,
Oh yeah, it gets
it
cold.
yeah, which is what I love.
Yeah, I had that in Seattle. Had some days where we're like, oh yeah, it's really warm. Sun go down behind the mountains and like, oh okay, it's cold.
That was a beautiful dive,
Yeah, it was.
beautiful tope. Yeah.
Not sure if I hit the back button on my mouse or not my mouse, my mic. My sound any different?
No, you seem good still.
Okay, good. Ate dinner just before this, so I don't want to burp into the mic if I can help it. So I'm trying to mute, and I felt like I crushed the other button on the other side. I'm like, oh no, don't switch how my mic is set up.
No, sounds good. Man, that missile dropkick has to hurt Io more. The height she got, that was like taking a
Yeah.
superplex. Oh,
I didn't know what we were going for there.
yeah, I wasn't sure we went pedigree, if we were going fallen angel, or if we were. Then we went to a backbreaker out of it.
Yeah. So looking at it for a bit, I'm like, this could be a hell of a tombstone pile driver.
Yeah, kind of reverse, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'd do with it. Die.
Liv can't keep her straps together on her boot.
She might have tore her strap. It might have got caught on something and ripped.
Oh no! Did that really catch? If that really did catch her face, that was. That looks brutal.
It
And
might
she
have.
instantly held her nose/mouth,
She's still holding it.
but she's getting through it.
She is.
But I mean, I think we
I
all
don't
know
see.
Io's-
I don't see blood yet.
No,
And she's just selling it really well.
maybe. Definitely a possibility.
We've had a big string of broken noses lately too.
Yeah. Still a very cool move.
She's holding her nose again. She's checking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd definitely say she got tagged.
Liv got busted open.
Oh God, above the eye.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
I think it was on one of the swings into somebody.
Yeah. She probably hit some gear.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it was probably in the Dakota Kai. Oh crap! If she swung too low and hit that knee brace,
Yeah.
well, that's bad. I bet you she hit that knee brace.
Yeah. I have to go back and take a look at that. If they don't show us a replay at some point.
Whew. Man, Liv, without trying, you got some nasty color there.
I mean, it's easy to spew some blood in these kind of matches. When you're moving around, the adrenaline is going, the blood is like flowing.
Yeah.
It usually doesn't get as bad as it used to, or bad as indie shows, because you don't prep for it. But oh, she's seeing red, literally.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Yeah. Little
Yeah,
switch kicks.
Yeah, we know she's busted open, Pat. Where you been?
Switch kick into a step up enziguri. Oh.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Hell of a match.
I was expecting an interference right there to break up the pin.
I felt like she was too close to center for Raquel to slide in and do anything.
It's going everywhere. It's giving her a unibrow.
Did Jey Usos leave that much sweat on them, or oil, or baby oil, or self tanner on the desk?
Yeah, probably.
Kevin's eye looks bad in this.
Yeah, it does. And quite a bit of it healed up by the time he did his little interview in the car.
He loves the car interview. That's
Yeah,
his
he does.
thing now.
Yep. I knew that was the angle he was going for. You did nothing.
Man, Bailey's got a busy week.
Yeah.
She's been wrestling all over the place. And she's got Vengeance Day. Does Perez get involved here and cost Bailey a shot in the chamber?
Yeah, that would kind of upsell Vengeance Day.
Jackie Redmond is was going to interview New Day, but they just sent her away, and now Xavier and Kofi are just going to talk.
Yeah.
Xavier's trying to talk. The crowd's booing them. I don't know what it is. I feel like bad guy Kofi looks older. Like the facial expressions he makes, the seriousness just makes him look older than he is. Like he aged 10 years by turning heel.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. He's always kind of had a just old looking face.
See, not to me.
Slim Jim commercials.
How many Elimination Chambers have New Day won? Anything in? I know Kofi's been in a couple. I don't remember Xavier Woods being in any.
Yeah, I don't know. I definitely don't know the history of Elimination Chamber. That kind of was a new match around around that time.
Yeah, it
Getting
was.
close. Somewhere around like what, 2002 or a little bit later.
Somewhere in there because they had the well, probably a little bit before that. They had a unification match. It was the Elimination Chamber, I believe. I think that was the one Jericho unified the belts.
I mean, I think it would have been like definitely one of the last ones I saw was where Goldberg like speared through one of the Elimination Chamber panels.
Yeah.
Which I kind of think Jericho took that.
Oh, man.
Yo.
I almost forgot.
Yes.
I should go check on that banner.
Oh, yeah. The auction site.
Yep. Just dawned on me. Rushing to get in here on time and...
Yeah, I didn't really calculate when that was going to end.
I thought it was 9, but it might be 10. See, Bailey's is up to 3:55, and it ends in 51 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Braun ends in an hour and 16 minutes, and it's up to 181.
It went up a little bit more. I think it was about 160
last night. $20. What was that?
I think it was like, I was going to say, I think it was like 160 about this time last night.
Yep. No, let's see. Barbie? Isn't that all of...
all the
Tiffany
blondes
Stratton?
in there? Yeah. Isn't that even like partly Charlotte? It's just bad bitch Barbie half the time.
Right.
I mean, that's all it is. It's Barbie with an attitude. It's Karen Barbie. You ready? I'm ready to unload. I even see that fucking catcher's mitt.
Ridiculous, Matt. Ridiculous.
Okay, I'll back off.
Did I not set that under that one?
Well, Perez is at ringside.
I kind of thought she might be.
Stargirl, huh? Oh, she's getting heckled. You're getting heckled by Bailey. Okay. I kind of wonder if Julia's going to retain that or what. I don't. I almost figure. I kind of
You would
see
think.
Roxanne transitioning here, and Bailey doesn't need it.
Uh,
That's an awesome jacket.
she's always got great gear. Sorry, apparently that either A, I don't have an account with the auction site, which I think that's insane. I'm pretty sure I've had one forever, or I used an email address that isn't my primary one. So
Oh, so you're working through difficulties.
yes,
Yeah. Well,
I don't hate the look that she doesn't wear knee pads, but like if I created a wrestler and they didn't have knee pads but kick pads, my brain would explode. I don't know why, but in my head the knee pads always accompany the boots with the kick pads.
yeah,
But her gear always looks amazing. She always keeps a little bit of the bird, feathers or wings or something tied to it, but the rest of her gear always looks really good.
yeah. And it makes sense going with that last name.
Yes.
Hmm. Wow, there's sparkly stone stuff in that top and a little bit on her hips. I hope it isn't like the one outfit that oh, what was it? Bianca and Naomi wore for Crown Jewel. It got all over the ring because it kept
Oh.
popping off.
Uh,
So now, anytime I'm seeing like things with like any of those bits, where I'm just like, I hope those things are secured. Hope they don't start popping off your top, so you like land on them and go like, "Ow! I got a tack in my back! Ow!" End up in a hardcore match without being a hardcore match. Tacks are just tied to my top.
okay. I am logged in. Uh, oh, wow. It jumped while we were talking up to 191 already.
Oh, bronze?
Yep.
Who the hell's watching us?
Like I said, I bet you someone's got like a 205 top bid on it. That's what I would do, because assuming people would stop at 200.
Yeah.
If it wasn't, I'm not against Braun by any means, but if it was somebody I actually liked a little bit better, if it was a Liv, if it was a Rhea, if it was a Finn, if it was a, you know,
One of your more,
Asuka,
one of your more faves, you would be,
I'd be all over this.
yeah.
But if it hits 200, I'm out.
Yes, some of the problems with bidding stuff, because some people will be a little silly and bid it up and bid it up, and it's just like
Oh, there was a Liv
Just-
Morgan whip.
a whip.
Yeah, she and Rhea were dressed as like Catwoman and like a Batman gear one time at a WrestleMania,
Uh-huh.
and someone bid the whip she had because she was carrying it around all sexy and dom like. And then
Yeah.
actually she released a video of her like lightly whipping one of the announcer girls in the locker room with it, and that sucker got bid up over 10 grand.
Yep.
I don't think that eventually went through. I think that fell through, and I think eventually it did sell though for closer to 5. It might be one of the highest things I've ever seen actually on here.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well, Yeah, it's just meaning like some people bid where it's just like you got a couple hours on it, camp the end of it, and try and
Well,
steal
I
the
think
big at the last moment. Don't.
right, but I think that's what is happening here. I think someone put in the 215 or 205 or 200 bid, and as someone bid up their $5, they got instantly sniped up to 191. Essentially, is what I'm going to bet happened.
Uh,
I think you could probably set your max bid. I might try at some point on, like, say, um, something along the lines of like this Zaya Lee autograph, something. Sometime when there's not a lot of risk in messing it up. um, oh, Liv's got to pop in here. Now they just added some new stuff. Liv's got to pop in here going 14 days from now. Watch me. Back when she was the SmackDown champion.
what's going on in the ring? I got commercials.
Oh yeah, I'll go back to doing commentary. My bad. I'm
It's
logged
okay.
in here,
Just
so I can
do a
keep an
little
eye
bit.
on it. Sorry. Okay. So we got kind of a standoff as they're trying to figure out who's gonna whip who, and Lila gets Bailey thrown to the outside. She tried to do a baseball dive kick through the middle and top rope, but got caught. Bailey caught her feet and then just bounced her off the apron.
Yeah.
Yeah, she already went for that move once, and Bailey saw it coming. Right now, they're out by the guardrail, the barricade, I guess, in this case. I'm looking for where Roxanne is in the crowd because I assume Roxanne's going to play a part in this. But nothing happened there. Bailey rolls Lyra back in, and we have a double clothesline in the middle of the ring. Both women are down. Bailey's holding her stomach. Lila was holding the back of her head.
Yeah.
We got a
34
clap chant
seconds
going.
on ads. 35.
They recovered pretty quick, actually. Lila missed a swinging, big swing for a big punch and got caught into a German or a back suplex, technically, I guess. Got about 9 seconds left. You're gonna get back to probably Bailey in control, dropping some knees on the back of
Yeah.
Laya.
2 seconds. Here we go.
Up chin lock.
Yeah.
They love to come back
yeah.
to chin locks,
Why am
man.
I coming back to
cool,
chin locks?
all the cool stuff happens during the commercial breaks, and you always come back to chin locks.
They had different ad thing. Stupid.
Everybody's holding their chins. Yeah, and the first hour of the night, it's ladies' night, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it is so far. Yeah, we get a couple of those shows sometimes.
Yeah, I just thought you'd spread them out.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
I'm gonna leave that one to you.
I'm not doing it. Not this time.
More of those cupping marks we talked about last week. Bailey's a big fan of cupping.
Yeah.
You can see him right down the center of her back.
If I ever get a moment for her, slow down. Yeah. Oh, I think I see a few of them.
Yeah, they're like on both sides of the spine.
Yeah. All in the muscle group around the spine.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Kicked
I,
out
I
of the
wouldn't have
Bailey
noticed
the
that if you
belly.
didn't say it.
Yeah, she must have had him a little while ago because the redness has kind of gone away, but they're still there enough. I mean, you could give this to Laya, but I don't understand why. Again, there's so many champions in this tournament. I guess the argument is that they're doing well. That's why they're a champion. But
Yeah.
ooh,
Wow. Really liked her sell of that. Just
Yeah. don't know what that was.
Yeah, I don't either. They're all like, "Oh, that was nice." I'm like, "What? Was it?" I'm unsure. It could have been. I don't
I'm
know.
not sure what the game plan was there.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it could be cool. They work on refining that move. But it almost was like a F5 into a Russian leg sweep.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely saw the kind of the look of a Russian leg sweep at the end.
They just kind of landed in that position and fell back, and
I could almost see like Raven, but as like his like in real life self, just talking about that, going like, "That's not how I taught you how to do that move. That's not how you do it."
uh, he was great doing commentary in his own match.
Yeah, I the stuff I've seen him like interviewed, like just like YouTube or something with like the Sandman or something. They're talking about their experiences with matches and people, and it's just like he's got some of the best anecdotes. He's like so entertaining.
Yeah, I gotta look into that documentary I told you he was making. I don't know if that's done yet or not. If it's been out yet, I don't know anything about it yet, other than it's being made.
I'd like to see that.
I'll find out more about it and let you know. What we doing out here, Bailey? What's the game plan?
A lot of that stuff Raven was so like like it was interesting and funny about because he'd be like talking about someone that like took it too seriously. It's just like, "Oh no, you really gotta do it like this." It's like, it's a work, you idiot. You don't have to lay your whole body weight on me when you pin me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not really trying to kick out.
There's got to be some level of agreement, I'd imagine. Like, if you're just working a little house show, whatever, even if it's like ECW, a house show like that, you don't need to go nuts. If it's a pay per view, the more you make it, the more effort you put into it, the more oomph, the better it's going to look.
Yeah,
So you got to look at it from.
There's some of those ones where they'll grab the leg and then like roll their back onto like their face.
Yeah.
But usually those are like, this is it. You ain't kicking out. This is just selling. I finally got you.
Hey, Kittle's there to support Bailey. That makes sense.
Well,
Did a shirt change. He was wearing a Penta shirt earlier. Now he's got a. He's got a Cena shirt, I think.
go from Penta to Cena? Why?
I think so.
Yeah.
That's a Cena shirt.
Was he just wearing the Penta one over it?
Yeah, I think so. They showed Roxanne the first time, but they never showed Roxanne again the entire match.
Yeah, they keep having Roxanne there and teasing her, not really jumping out
I
and
feel
doing
like
anything.
Julia keeps the belt on Vengeance Day, and Roxanne just makes her full main roster debut, essentially. She just keeps rolling on Raw.
Yeah,
I could
makes
even see them
sense.
carrying the feud onto Raw from there to give her a purpose to be there, but just kind of like, you're on Raw now. We're not
Yeah,
going to draft you. You're just here.
I mean that does like kind of look like what I thought they were doing, but I thought they would have added to that by doing like some sort of run-in interference here or something.
Yeah, you'd think they would do it to help build the Vengeance Day match, but
Yeah.
they treated that like it was a title match almost. They wanted to keep everybody looking strong. It looked like. Well, this is what I missed last week, huh?
Yeah. Well, his eye contacts is crooked.
I need to see it again.
In a promo, I think it's it's technically his left eye, so on the right. It's like all cockeyed to the side when he's looking straight ahead.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's like too far up and like to the left.
Yep, there we go. That one's better again.
You go get him, Butch.
What a weird feud. Let's feud over who can beat up Penta more.
Yeah, that's strange.
Told you AJ's not tall,
Nope. I don't know.
but he looks like a wrecking ball compared to Kaiser as he walked by.
Man, Kaiser's a rail.
Yeah.
No. 3 minutes of ads. Why?
They're McAfee Minute. They're showing McAfee eating and doing stuff.
Okay.
I think he's gonna do a little spiel here. Nashville, it's an absolute honor to be inside of you tonight.
Wow. A class act.
Pat being Pat, totally based.
Yeah.
The Titans suck, but they're gonna get good. Predators suck, but you're gonna get good.
So is he getting booed while he's doing this, or?
No. Greatest country music in the world.
Well, it's kind of the capital.
Yeah.
It's like going to Cleveland, going Cleveland rocks. Like, okay, yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Like this is, could just,
He just gave away that it's Michael Cole's birthday.
oh,
And he actually got a cheer. And Michael Cole just looked up at the camera and goes, that was a pop. Like he was expecting a boo or something instead. They're singing happy birthday to Michael Cole now.
well, you wait long enough, and you know, you become beloved. It took a while with JR to some extent too. Um, Vince, in a way, starting off was right where he's just like, I can't really relate to that southern accent and whatnot. Until eventually, you just could. You were used to how he called matches and just loved it.
Yeah, change can be hard. I think a lot of the stuff though with Michael Cole, I think that the talent has really helped bring Michael Cole around. I think his feud with Bailey, for example, where Bailey would just pick on him every time, has really helped ingratiate him with the fans. Made him more of the show as opposed to just being the voice of the show
Yeah.
over the years. Now they're just doing a lot of cool shots with some background music of the arena. Once Happy Birthday was done being sung. So, you should be back in 5.
Yeah.
So they don't have a package for this yet, but to watch, like to reserve a just a general admission to that giant pool, rooftop giant screen thing in Vegas, a typical night's $250.
Okay.
So depending on what they would charge, if there's any extra or not, that would be the way to do it, man. Fly there, do all the cool stuff. Go to Stand and Deliver during the day, because usually it's during the day, and watch Mania from the pool Saturday night. And if you get a flight back in time, you could watch Mania Night 2 from home if you wanted to.
Yeah. Huh.
I don't know how many direct flights there are. I haven't checked. I got real lucky with my overnighter. I couldn't have got a better flight home from Vegas. Leaving at 12:30 at 12:30 at night and getting back about 7:30 in the morning, whatever it was, 7 o'clock in the morning was perfect.
Wow.
Airport was empty. Everything was empty. I just slept the way home and just got off the plane, got my Uber, and came home.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
No connecting flights and stuff like that. What the hell is Maxine Dupree wearing?
Evening wear.
Yeah,
that's pajamas.
that is 100% pajamas. There's your shirt you like. That's a good shirt. It really is.
It is. Raw Snickers.
I mean, Hardy. Was Hardy next to Kittle? I think Kittle's in a Penta mask over there. Yep, that's Kittle in a Penta mask. That's probably a real Penta mask, though, because I'm pretty sure Penta gave Kittle a real mask at a game.
Huh.
His road buddies and his partners were part of the people released, the Good Brothers.
Yeah. They weren't really doing much with him, were they?
Oh, not for a long time. The last we saw them, they helped put Fraser and Axiom over in NXT.
Wow. Definitely been a little while then.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure AJ wants to retire relatively soon. I imagine this is probably his last run if he can keep it healthy and.
Yeah, makes sense.
I mean, he's still in incredible shape, better shape than he was even as a kid, honestly, in TNA essentially. Now there would be a massive pop if they put him back in TNA for a single match. That would TNA would go that whatever building TNA is in would just erupt.
Yeah, they explode.
Seriously, what is this man doing at 40 years old to be that jacked?
All the Penta masks.
Yep.
What did he do again?
I think it was on his neck breaker onto the knee, and his leg rolled in a weird way. And I don't know if it was the bone that connects the knee and the ankle, if it was the ankle itself, but it was some type of like lower leg injury from that move, if I'm not mistaken. I did not know that this was a nickname that they actually like had.
I don't know if they do. I think it's just WWE just going like, we call it Smashville because wrestling, Smash.
This music isn't ringing a oh. I say it wasn't ringing a bell, but
Boy,
okay.
is that Judgment Day's overall music?
They seem to be having their own individual semi-related to Judgment Day music. Except for Liv. Liv's just got her thing. To me, it almost like it's slowly setting up for the branch off.
Wow.
I like that they're keeping Dom and Liv together by the matching vest, but they haven't really kept them in the same vicinity too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's kind of just still interesting what they're going to do with all that.
I don't know if they know.
Yeah.
It's not like essential to any of the stories. They may just be playing that one week to week and how they want to handle.
Wow.
Pele!
Wow.
We are in a real vest era, aren't we?
Um. Well, everybody's taking a lot of their cues from Stone Cold and growing up with him.
That's possible. We got Liv, we got Dom, we got AJ, who's been doing it for a long time. We just lost the Good Brothers, but they were vest people for a very long time.
Wow. Yeah, he is jacked.
Yeah. Not really sure, like I said, what they did different, but he is in better shape than he's been in a long time.
Good God.
In-person security has ever stopped. Security can't stop Liv, and she's 100 pounds soaking wet.
Yeah.
So why would Gunther do this? Explain that to me. Why would Jay have to pick Gunther after Gunther continuously kind of attacks or calls out Jay? Why would you do that if he wasn't on your level?
Uh, I don't know, just being a disrespectful heel. Like, you're
I
not
meant
thinking
like,
with the psychology that he's going to egg him on into picking him.
yeah, but so this is Gunther feeling like he has to prove to himself that he can beat him again, that like it's definitive. Because otherwise, if Gunther's supposed to not 100% believe he can beat him, then you wouldn't want him to do this. You'd want to duck it.
Yeah,
Eddie, you got this one? You got Seth coming out for an interview?
I didn't really predict this. Oh, going out to the stands?
Yeah. Well, this is where they always do the interviews during the commercials that you
Oh,
miss.
oh yeah, that's right.
Are they going to bring him out during this and do the interview during the commercial? That'd be a jerk move. What are these glasses, bro?
What's that jacket?
It's like he's wearing a countertop.
Or he spilled a little bit of oil in water.
Yeah.
He just started up a gas engine on a boat. A little bit of oil leaked out.
It's like it's news to him. Like he didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so Monday Night Live goes off the air at 9:22, and Monday Night Rollins starts at 9:22. Gotcha.
Hey,
Finn.
Finn's back.
This from a guy whose entire faction fell apart.
Yeah, pretty much.
solid
Yeah, I
promo.
have a hard time seeing them giving it to Finn.
I think they got to do something with Finn positively here eventually, but I don't see
Yeah.
it being now.
Yeah, because
Finn's another one that Finn's up there in age. Finn's older than us.
oh, yeah, yeah. It also feels like it's been a while since anything kind of like really happened for Finn.
Yeah, he was. They killed the demon by having him lose to Edge or Cope now over in the other organization. Even though he did take 13 staples or whatever it was mid match.
Eesh.
Yeah, a ladder hit him in the top of the head and split his head, and they stapled him shut like mid match. And he kept going.
Eesh.
So, you know what you miss? You miss a lot of A-Town Down Under interviews. That's what you miss.
I'd take it over a Chime commercial.
Grayson Waller is in a set of overalls and a cowboy hat. A little bit of dissension because they talked briefly about the NXT Championship.
Well, I got this commercial break. I'm going to do one thing and be right back.
Yep, go for it. We're heading into the tag match now. A-Town Down Under disrespecting Sheamus. Leading to the ring for American Made. I assume this is the tag match. Ivy Niles got some really cool gear. Looks very different, whereas Creed Brothers are rocking pretty much Kurt Angle gear. And we're going back to live here in a second. Oh, nope, we're going to a 2K commercial. Man, I really hope that we can do some GM mode stuff in this when it comes out, but who knows, man. The PC version's always seems to be lacking a little something from the console versions, and that might be something that gets cut. Is the GM mode being able to be played online? But if it is, you're going to see us play a lot more stuff with that as well. Is that a building? What is that building? Is that a wall? I don't know what that is. These facts are fun. I'll give them that. They're pretty fun. Fun facts.
Yeah, I hope the GM mode's pretty interactive.
I just hope it's something that you can have multiple players on the PC version.
Yeah.
I never know what they're
nice.
going to keep and what they're going to cut from the console version. Oh, I didn't realize that was him.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was him in the commercial last night. What's with that Cleveland Browns ass looking tie?
I don't know.
I did not realize that was Pat. He starts the commercial, Michael. Need. Just that he needed it, Pat, Adam.
I did. Okay. Why? Why the hat?
Nashville.
I know, but why?
Why does Braun care? That's who he wants to face? He wants to face AJ?
Yeah. So since I have a commercial, I decided to go walk outside in the cold because I'm trying not to fall asleep. Because didn't get a ton of sleep. And then I ate all this food before doing this, so naturally the itis is trying to kick in and put me to bed.
I get that.
No, I want to go to bed. I'm going to have to do this thing where, well, we do this and I just let my food sit there and I just go like, I'm going to starve for 3 hours. I'll eat you later.
It's all good. It's all good. I mean, you got to figure we got about another hour left. They usually end about 10:30.
Yeah. And just in case it went long, I'm like, if this is only halfway through, I better wake up. Who are these guys, Matt?
War Machine. You can't
War
change my
Raiders.
opinion.
War Raiders. Get right.
They are their finishing maneuver. They have probably been War Raiders longer than they were War Machine back in the day, but they were War Machine to me for a very, very long time. You know, when Eric's here wrestling on the indie scene and stuff like that, because he's wrestled at AIW several times. Yeah, they're War Machine to me. I'm telling you, Vest era. We're back in the Vest era. I'm standing by my statement.
Yeah, you wouldn't think Vikings and vests.
No, but you would think War Machines invests.
You made your hair so nuts, and I love it.
Yeah,
Not
I don't know
really-
if it's her or if it's wardrobe or if it's a combination of both, but her style is killing it every week.
Yeah. It's less mohawky this week.
Yeah, I don't even know how to describe what that is, but it's definitely not mohawky.
It's almost like a shape of a star on top of her
Yeah.
head.
Yeah, as a bald dude, I don't think I really can comment on hairstyles. I don't think I don't have the knowledge.
Well,
I can talk about Eric's. Those belts are really shiny. They might be my favorite belts that are currently being used.
I like those Bears tag team belts and that like Spartan garbage they had like what 8 years ago.
Yeah. the red strap and the blue strap belts.
Yeah,
Yeah, those were hideous.
they're awful looking. Like I would have liked them for like an independent uh wrestling group.
I could see that, I suppose, but even then, I wouldn't have been overly thrilled with them.
I might not necessarily be thrilled with them, but it'd be like, all right, that's an interesting design, independent scene. Okay, cool.
Right.
But when WWE, it's like, oh, come on, you're better than that, guys.
Are they? Did you see the 24/7 title? That thing was hideous beyond belief.
I mean, yeah, okay, sure. But also they had funny ass ideas like the hardcore title.
Yeah.
That's why I say you're better than that.
Let's see what title belts are on sale. They have the Super Bowl Licks belt with the eagle plates.
Yeah, there's a signed Undertaker winged eagle belt for like $850.
Yep.
Right away, I'm just like, oh, God, okay, well, never mind. You automatically take me out of the price range since you do that much. Yep. Honestly, even just the regular title belts, just their price, I'm just like, yeah, I'd like to, but I also need to afford groceries. Thanks.
Right.
Like,
Well, the current NXT Championship belt's on sale for another 2 hours and 20 minutes at $314, which is higher than I've ever paid for an NXT belt, but not by much. And with inflation, that's probably close to what I would have paid back then with inflation. What else is going? Oh, he dead.
Oh, you're gonna kill the TV panels. Jesus.
Tag titles are on sale right now. They're typically almost $5. They're $374. That's a good deal, actually, in terms of how much is off. Bret Hart belt is on sale from $750 down to $562 for another 2 hours. Okay, in the match, the Creed brother who just got powerbomb rolled to the outside, and Eric is stalking him, but from inside the ring. The Creed brothers are out there kind of like nursing their wounds, wandering around the ring right now.
I got what had to be a Super Bowl commercial for Instacart. Had all the mascots and everything showing up to someone's door. Jolly Green Giant, Mr. Clean, bunch of other stuff.
Is that a Procter and Gamble commercial? Seems like all their products under their umbrella.
Well, that was just the two easy ones I recognized.
What do you think of the Kraken belt? I think it's kind of ugly.
Oh, it was the Al Kraken's one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't love it.
I mean, the anchors for side plates aren't bad, actually, but I don't like the big round in the center.
That part is fine.
Talk about Vengeance Day a little bit here in the commercial.
Yeah,
not a whole lot's going on right now. War Machine, fine, I'll say it right. War Raiders are continuing to just deliver a slow pace but power pace. Julius Creed tried to make a reversal, but Eric was able to catch the top rope and stop it. Oh, Eric got caught from behind and got knocked out of the ring. And now Julius is taking over the match as he's stomping away on Eric outside the ring. Dumped him to the outside, went out after him and started kicking away. And now he's posing on top of the table. He's playing to the crowd. Eric's rolling back into the ring.
50 more seconds. Oy.
Oh, he might come back early. The chin lock has started. Julia
Better
says
be
Eric in
one
the
hell
chin
of a
lock.
long chin lock. I ain't ready yet.
Yeah, it's 38 more seconds. They've cut to Ivy and Isle staring at somebody in a weird, making an unusual face. Nothing too great here. I can close that out, I suppose. Coming back. Oh, you're going to catch right when they fought their way out of the... Just fought his way out of the chin lock.
Yay! No more chin locks.
Ooh. Bailey ended at 4:15.
Well.
17 minutes left, and Breaker is at 200 even right now.
You might be right about that 205.
That's a bizarre add to the auction site. They added a Kane signed ECW belt, but like the original ECW belt, like the one modeled after actual ECW stuff, not that black and silver belt that Matt Hardy had.
Huh.
Cora Jade, the Sorcerer of Sin. 8x10. Added a couple more 8x10s in here. Another Finn, a signed shirt by Chelsea Green and Piper Nevin. We got a Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne signed 8x10. LA Knight mini hockey helmet.
What?
Payback a couple years back was in Pittsburgh. I actually posted the Thank You Trish short and the Kevin Owens diving from the top of the opening in a crowd scenario. Both were from that show when they were there. PPG being the home of the Penguins, they signed a lot of hockey gear. A Big E signed 8x10. Sami Zayn, Cody Rhodes, Miz, Shayna Baszler.
Dude has a big welt, I'm guessing from the ropes on his back by his shoulder blade.
The Creed brother? Yeah.
Yeah. A nasty one.
I'm sorry, it was 14 staples. I stand corrected.
Oh.
Finn's shirt is on here signed. Finn, 14 staples.
You moved way too early, dude.
Yeah. That would be a big leg to be hit with a heel kick.
Yeah. Like running into a fallen tree.
Pretty much.
Oh
that
my
would
God.
be the worst Bronco Buster to ever take.
Yeah, it most certainly was. Good God. Just stay down. Why? Don't kick out of that.
Well, I mean, you've already suffered the worst he's going to throw at you. His sack, essentially.
He might do it again.
That's true. There is a risk they do it a second time. Whew. Sometimes when the big guys throw big guys around, it looks iffier.
don't know if that was quite the angle slam.
Didn't get a full rotation on it of any sort, but it was
Yeah. I mean,
impressive enough.
yeah.
And it makes sense for why he kicked out on top of it. So weird when a luchador lives in the body of a man that size.
Yeah.
Where's Eric? Wow. What level of bronze is I can't get the ref's name right now, but the ref.
Uh,
Does he have a bodybuilding competition like the next day?
I don't know. He is kind of always a Cheeto man in here, isn't he?
He is. He's been oranger than that before. This is a little bit darker than normal. Sometimes he's, like I said, like orange. This to me looks like he's also, is the mohawk back? I just noticed that too.
He got a mohawk. It's off centered though. He lowered his head and you can see the top of it. And it's just like it's all crooked.
That maneuver in the NFL is called for holding all the time. How does that make any sense? Yeah, I'm with Pat. Why would you do that?
That's kind of dumb unless they run away with the titles. Like, these are ours, we're taking them. Like, we didn't just see it with KO.
Yeah, but they had a chance to win them. They chose not to win them. You know what I mean? Like they. Oh, poor Liv. Why didn't I get her cleaned up yet? Why has she not seen medical? Oh boy.
Wow. Cuts on part of the eyelid, just like KO's was. Oh, that nasty cut. Okay, go get yourself stitched up. Ow.
Yeah, these two have already been showered. They're changed. They're ready to go home.
Alrighty.
Yep. Also, I'm assuming that the Clubhouse promo was probably done shortly after taped, and they just played it back right then. She's probably cleaned up and stitched up by now.
Yeah.
It's clearly not.
Eh.
You're in gear. Like not you're not in gear. You're in like street clothes, man.
It didn't stop DIY.
Well, they tried to make it stop themselves. It didn't work as a complaint. Adam Pearce has to book his show midway through all the time.
It's me. You get to watch everything. I get cricket.
I have no interest in watching Punk just circle the ring for 2.5 minutes.
Uh-huh. You could have my life.
I mean, it's still better than your life.
I'm going to say, you want this? I don't want this.
Listen, I don't think he accidentally knocked a game out of a fan's hand. Punk's current run, he's asking if they're still in break. He's going to join the commentary team, I guess, for the next minute and a half.
Yeah, he tends to.
The snake died in his sleep. Okay, so Punk is just talking to Pat as they're killing time, and he's like, he asked him why he was dressed like the principal from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. They don't have it. They don't know even what to do right now. Like Michael Cole just told Pat, "Okay, we've been told we have 30 more seconds to fill with this nonsense."
Yep, 8 seconds.
Yep. Yeah, nothing happened at all.
Oh boy,
I kind of figured the shop commercial was coming when Michael Cole said we have 30 more seconds to fill, and it said like 15 on my screen.
Yeah.
I should get something to drink. I admit their gear is getting better. Not gonna lie, I feel like their gear took a big dip for about 20 years and has come around again. Roxanne is in the qualifying match against Raquel. Like, she's on the main roster. They just won't say it.
Yeah.
So are all three of these shows that they've announced going on back to back to back on A&E, or is this like one show and then the next show and the next show, like season like when one season ends, the next show will begin?
Oh no. Hmm.
I'm curious to see if I noticed anybody in this or where these people are from.
Hey, you got a comment on yours?
Oh,
WWE Pro Wrestling fan, what's up? Yeah, it's been
sorry,
a
I
little bit of a
zoned out
minute.
watching. It has been a minute. What's
Yeah.
going on?
We haven't been getting anybody chatting tonight,
Yeah,
so we've been just watching.
Yeah, we kind of zoned out and just talking. I'm giving highlights during the commercials.
Yeah, because I get commercials and he doesn't.
Yep. Uh, I hear that. Uh, turn on Raw yet?
Yeah, I did the dumb thing as soon as I got home. I'm like, I'm going to eat a whole bunch right before Raw. Then Raw starts and the sleepiness kicks in.
Yeah, this dude's ready to fall asleep.
Yeah. Took one of the commercial breaks and walked outside in 20 degrees.
Oh, okay. I'm kind of jealous of that a little bit. West Coast going to these events live is a lot easier. Instead of things ending at like 1 o'clock here or midnight here, it ends at like 10.
Yeah, you can leave and go hit a restaurant, get dinner, and go home.
Right. That was great. When I was at Double or Nothing that year, and everybody back home is falling asleep, and I'm like, it's 10. I'm walking outside the arena. I'm walking down the strip, going, hey, it's early.
Yeah.
Go find something to eat. I'm kind of jealous.
When I lived in Seattle, I had some people going like, "Oh, you're up late." I'm like, "It's 9 p.m. What are you talking about?"
Is Punk really going to be jealous that John Cena called his shot for the Elimination Chamber? Punk is going to complain that he busted his ass to qualify. Cena's meanwhile going to say, I busted my ass for a decade while you sat out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, he kind of has a rebuttal of like, "I carried this company, you went home."
Congratulations, you worked hard one night. Look at all the people behind it. Those poor people behind that sign.
Yeah. Hopefully they have the right angle to look straight on down.
Yeah.
And you got spam.
Yeah. I see that now.
They got me last night with the spam. I threw on followers only chat for like an hour. Just to like try and get like, okay, well if you can send me spam, you gotta follow me first. Yeah, bastards.
That's fair. I didn't even know whose music this was. Oh, okay, Punk, that was funny.
Was that supposed to be on his vest?
Maverick?
Oh yeah, MAV Maverick, got it. The Mav, okay.
I stand by my vest comment, though.
Yeah, another vest. You're right. Everybody wearing vests.
I never could bring myself to wear a vest that has abs.
Well, he should be in Cobra Kai.
He really has that look, doesn't he?
Yeah. Can't hear you over the booze.
Yeah. You know, is it good? Should I watch Cobra Kai? I missed a lot of TV. My to-do list and the watch list is insane. And is Britt Baker in that? From AEW? I think she might be in this upcoming season.
I was never a huge Karate Kid fan, so I haven't been checking it out. I've been hearing it's good.
That's what I've heard too, but I've never checked it out, and I should. I mean, obviously, I watched the movies as a kid with my background, but
Yeah.
It's one of those shows that came out when I was going back to school, and I just never caught up with it. I don't know. I think I probably should add it to my queue.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Conveniently, I'm on Netflix, so right after Raw goes off, I'll add it to my queue.
Him and Ray are kind of both dressed the same for this match, too.
Yeah. Is that the whole point of Punk being out there, was just to have that interaction with Logan?
Yeah. Seems like it. Go ahead, yellow. This is more of a chartreuse.
Is chartreuse another name for highlighter?
Yeah, it's kind of close to that color.
Okay.
Chartreuse is actually the color name.
For highlighter?
Yeah. That's pretty much the color that it is.
Okay.
Sorry. Fishing jigs. Grew up using it as a favorite. Every time I see it, I'm like, chartreuse!
That makes sense.
I don't see it anywhere else in the world, other than fishing jigs and wrestling outfits. It's like it. It's not used anywhere else, other than highlighters.
Both competitors are just on the outside, on the opposite side of the ring right now.
Just on the outside? Like,
Yeah, Logan jumped to the outside by the table, and Ray has still not gotten the ring yet. Ray had a beard or something before? Because Ray looks different now. Did he shave? I think he shaved.
I don't think he would have had a beard.
It just looks different. Maybe the mask has changed. This is more of his old school style mask. I don't know. I have to look back at some recent Ray matches. Logan is threatening to run over and rip up a sign that says, "I love you, Rey Mysterio," from a girl in the front row. And the girl pulled it back and said, "No, no, 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 no. No, 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 no." Oh. Logan's got the mic.
They got minute 20 still. Ugh. Wingstop.
Logan's just bad mouthing everybody. You're not really missing much. Logan's celebrating the fact he's in the ring with the second greatest Mysterio of all time, and he just asked Ray
That's
what he
silly.
thinks was going to happen, and now he's just talking about how he was famous before he got to WWE, and he's rich before he got to WWE.
Oh no, I got Hulk Hogan's beer commercial again.
God, again?
Yeah. Well, you're not wearing a vest, are you? No, it's... I don't know what that was over his shoulders.
Ray just flicked off Logan Paul.
Commercial for Elimination Chamber should be coming back in.
Have they booked any other matches? Have I not been paying attention for Elimination Chamber besides the Chamber matches? Because they had 2 weeks to book that card.
Not really sure.
I can't think of any. I'll have to think about it before Friday, but they got 2. I mean, they're going to have more than just the 2 Chamber matches, so they've got to book something. Probably 2 to 3 other matches.
Yeah. That one of the Duck Dynasty guys.
That report about the Hogans.
Why did they
Absurd
give Logan
comments about-
Paul a 90 rating in 2K25? Why?
Because he's an athlete.
Ugh.
And it's so hard when you create a guy like that to get his rating down because he's such an athlete. You can't. He's got great distance in his high flying. He's got great jumping. He's got great stamina. Although this match is horribly called because they can't seem to get on the right page. They both just ducked into each other.
Yeah, twice.
I heard
What was
a little
that?
bit about that. Hogan being on the Pat McAfee show. I did see the clip where he talks about why he was being booed, and Pat's like, "Yeah, that oh yeah, and that other stuff." He just kind of says in the a throwaway comment, and Hogan takes a second, pauses, then realizes, "Oh, yeah, that's what he means. He means my history."
Yeah.
But I haven't gone back and watched the entire clip yet. I really should. I can't believe he was on Pat's show, honestly. Like, the dude just does not know how to just stay down, get out of the spotlight. You know it's not going well for you. Nobody
Yeah.
wants you around. Go away for a little bit.
Yeah. Him trying to go on a PR tour right now is not really going to work.
He's not the brightest guy. That's all I can take from all this.
I mean, the only way to go about it now is just do the Hollywood Hogan turn. Do it like
Why don't
that.
just go away?
I mean, there's that, but
Your
if we want
beer's
to
gonna
keep selling
sell
this
to
beer,
yeah, but his beer is gonna sell to the people who are gonna buy his beer no matter what. So
true.
just let it survive that way and just go away, man. I have to ask, pro wrestling fan, are you a fan of Pat McAfee or not? Because that seems to be the most decisive, like, divisive thing in all of wrestling. Is either you love Pat or you hate Pat.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. There's really no middle ground on
No,
that. It's just
I've got longtime friends who've watched wrestling for a long time. They get a hold of me and say, "I can't stand that dude," and I myself love the dude.
yeah,
So
I just love them.
I can get it though, because the argument that my friends keep telling me is that Pat overshadows the show a little bit. Like people think he's making it about him, essentially, and I don't feel that way personally, but I
No,
can get that complaint, I suppose.
I think he's just
'Cause
trying to be entertaining, is how I've always seen it. But
same, but I could see I wouldn't be out of the realm to figure out why people might think what that Pat's trying to overshadow the show. I don't see it that way, but if you're used to like a Michael Cole or Wade Barrett doing the announcing, I could see it.
some people still fucking hate Michael Cole after all these years. It's like, gee, have you been watching recently, or are you just going off your old memory?
Well, Michael Cole used to have a real bad habit of like spoiling ending before it happened. Like he'd be going through and the match would go to end, and even before the 3 count, he might say that it was over per se, or he might mention a move before it actually happened. I don't know
Yeah.
if he was just disengaged. I don't know if there was a script being fed to him and he was like a teleprompter almost and got ahead. I don't really know what exactly was the problem, but he had some issues. But I really think he came into his own during that was fun
Yeah.
during the pandemic era. Him joking around with Triple H and him joking around with Bailey all the time was good. I feel like we should be going to a commercial again.
Don't
I feel like the plancha leads us to a commercial almost every time.
don't you dare send me to another commercial, you bastard! How
I'm not a
dare you?
producer.
I'm really gonna fall asleep. Don't put me in commercial.
Is this the main event?
I mean, if it goes another near 15 minutes, yeah, and I kind of don't want it to be.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else could be the main event, and nothing really is ringing a bell. But I don't remember them promoting anything that's. Or the middle, Michael Cole, but
Yeah. Oh, you don't show the impact and send me into a commercial. Did he land on his face?
no, I got it fades out with you, so
Why?
So that cover that Logan Paul had that he rolled out of, he rolled back into it after. But both sides had rolled close enough to the ropes that Ray just grabbed the bottom rope. And Logan went for the exact same cover again. Ray kicked out that time. Why Ray didn't just reach for the rope for the second time? Like, hey, dummy. I have no idea, but
Yeah, just hold on to the rope the whole time. I
Yeah.
have rope.
yeah. Logan dumped Ray to the outside, and now he's stalking Ray, throwing punches to the gut. I guess Michael Cole made it sound better. He's targeting the ribs of Rey Mysterio, not the gut.
Oh my god, I still got 2 minutes. Oh,
Yep. Ray just countered and threw Logan into the barricade and was able to crawl back into the ring. Logan's moving a little bit better than Ray still. Logan just crawled back into, but both are kind of like favoring. I don't know if Logan knows the chin lock, so he's got a bear hug right now. Like a waist lock.
huh.
Throwing some knees now. Clearly, Logan doesn't understand the business. During the breaks, you do a chin lock. That's what we do. Come on now.
They're saving it for when I come back.
I mean, really, you've missed a couple interviews and some chin locks. Like, oh, he's actually gorilla pressing Rey Mysterio.
I miss Liv completely getting tagged into the ring and tagging back out. What are you talking about?
That's true. You also missed Liv just bouncing around the ring all happily with a microphone for 30 seconds. I would have been sad if I missed that.
Yeah. $35.
Yeah, Logan's been in control this entire time. Logan's now looking at his fist and doing the little kiss like he's going to look to hit his knockout shot. Up, more body shots. Ray's in the corner, sitting in the bottom turnbuckle, getting body shots. Oh, Ray ripped hard across the ring to the other turnbuckle. Logan in complete control. Gonna come back to Ray laying on the mat.
Chinlock?
No. Again, I don't think Logan knows the chinlock.
Do a chinlock, you asshole.
Only person I've ever heard yell, "Do a chinlock, you asshole." Oh,
Really loud.
that was a really hard hit into the turnbuckle. This is his version of a chinlock. He can do a waist lock and wear you down. Yeah, I don't think there's another match. I think this is the main event.
Yeah, I mean, there's only 10 minutes left.
I mean, if it
Roughly.
ends at 10:30,
Yeah.
it's not a hard out, but still, it just seems like a weird main event to me.
Well, I mean, it is a qualifier match.
Yeah, and you're trying to build it up as something that Ray could possibly win, but oh,
Sheesh.
he took it great though. He rolled right through. I don't know if either guy needs to be in the elimination chamber, but I imagine Logan would add a bit of flair to it a little bit.
Yeah.
He's definitely jumping off a pod.
Yeah. I don't know
So
if
I
Ray
imagine-
needs it.
I mean, right now, if you put Ray in matches, you're just doing it so that he has things that he can check off the box. And I don't remember the last time he was in an elimination chamber match, but I have to imagine this goes to Logan. Although Logan's got to train to fight his brother, I think. That's the next fight they have is Logan versus Jake.
Why?
I don't know. You can just cheer the entire time because one of them's getting punched in the face at all times. I should check the date on that. I don't know when that fight's supposed to happen.
Oh, Oh, he
Oh,
slid out like a lubed up seal. Oh my
yeah, he
god.
does that, but man, did he hit hard. Ooh. Mosh pit. Seated mosh pit. When in doubt, lion salt. I didn't think they would use the term lion salt, but okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't have figured that Pat would know that one, but maybe he got fed it.
I think the opposite. I'd imagine he knew it because why would you bring up the competition's guy?
Oh.
He may have been fed it. Three guys got officially released from AEW finally.
Oh yeah.
Ricky Starks, which is like a skinnier version of The Rock. Aleister Black is officially supposedly off of contract, and I'm blanking on somebody else I can't think of right now. Oh, Rusev, Miro.
Oh. I know what WWE just recently did some releases. Anything big there other than what you already brought up?
WWE wise, there was the Good Brothers, Gals and Anderson.
Yeah, so
There
that
was
what
half
you
of
mentioned.
the Alba Fire. Izzy or she's the one I didn't know that well was released, but half of that tag team was released. The other half is still there.
Oh.
Pure Fusion Collective lost the leader, Sonya.
Yeah, that was the part that was kind of weird.
Yeah. Well, they weren't really using her. It's been Zoe and Shayna in every match.
Yeah.
Although Shayna did post on Twitter later on something along the lines of damage control can't stay healthy and we lose a person.
Oh. So they're trying to match up that 3-on-3 and
well, I imagine this is in character because I imagine that would be the case, but essentially Shayna's saying, why would you cut people that are always there and one whole faction continuously gets hurt? But Blair Davenport got released. That previously was B. Priestley. More famous for being over in Stardom and What Culture, actually. But B was an awesome. B had a brain tumor actually cut out, like when she was like 17 or 18, something like that.
Yay.
Yeah, she's crazy. Like, crazy cool story by that is what I mean.
Oh, okay. They got out part of her brain and she's crazy now.
Yeah, now she went crazy. No, but they also released some other people. The third member of Imperium, Giovanni or something like that.
Oh.
They boot him out of Imperium, and then he came back eventually for 2 matches, lost both of them. They cut him. They cut somebody else too. I can't think of who it is off the top of my head.
Wow, okay, that actually look really good.
He's good. I don't like the guy, but he's good in the ring. He's an athlete, and he can do cool moves.
3 minutes before 10:30.
He really did. That was a good
Yeah.
match.
Oh.
They love doing that. They love throwing up the show's ending stuff and then having someone come out.
My event has ended.
Yep. Close that. Move me over here, I guess. I'm taking a quick second to see if I can find who else got released real fast.
Yeah.
Isaiah Dawn was the one half of the tag team with the elbow fire that got cut. The Authors of Pain and Paul Ellering, which was the manager for the Authors of Pain, they were part of the Karrion Cross group that was feuding with the Wyatt Sick. Yeah, they were just in that feud. Now they're gone. And Authors of Pain had a big run for a while in NXT where they were tag champions. They had some really good matches back then. Just never could move on from there. Cedric Alexander is another one I was forgetting about. He got released. He just got his fingers busted up. He was on NXT feuding with Ethan Page, trying to back up his buddy, the bouncy one, Javon Evans.
Oh, yeah. And he just got released. Jeez.
Duke Hudson got released earlier. I didn't even know it. Got released about a week ago. Duke Hudson was a one of the members of Chase U.
Wow. Kind of makes sense. They're just not doing anything with them after they went like, oh, Chase U's gone. Like, okay, well then come up with something for this guy. Oh, we don't have anything for you. So why'd you kill my faction?
Right. Thea Hale just had her first in-ring match since like November on a house show for NXT. I think they like her a lot. I don't think they're gonna go away from her. I just don't know what to do with her just yet.
Yeah.
So, but I think that sums it up. I mean, did we take anything away from Raw that we, did we learn anything?
Logan Paul qualified.
So there's your Flash for the Chamber. That's the guy who's gonna do the flashy stuff. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Bailey advanced. Roxanne Perez didn't get involved at all.
Yeah, they keep doing that. They keep sitting her out there and then not having her get involved. And it's like, she's right there. Do something. Build the feud.
Well, she's got a match next week to qualify. So it's like, I think they're just kind of blending her into the roster without saying it.
Yeah. It's really weird.
I guess we learned for sure that Jay's gonna wrestle Gunther at WrestleMania.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely for sure.
That's all we learned tonight.
Yeah. Not surprised they did that so fast after they went like, yeah, I'm gonna go to SmackDown and holler at Cody. Like, okay, well, you're just gonna string it along a little bit more than just like, I pick you.
Right.
And then they'll go, I pick you.
Right. Well, we kind of thought they were going to go this way, but if he was truly considering it, the Cody's the bigger match, obviously. So the fact that Gunther didn't just hang back and be like, okay, maybe you pick him. If I just shut my mouth, maybe you pick him. But constantly attacking him just is going to make Jay pick him. So I don't really understand the psychology behind that move.
The psychology is just
Move the storyline. Move the storyline along.
That and going like, I'm better than you, and that kind of.
So this is a Gunther story then. Gunther's got to prove it to himself again. The doubt we saw at the end of the Saturday Night Main Event match, was on his face. So he's got to prove it to himself. So this is more about him wanting Jay to pick him.
Yeah, in a way, he's trying to be like, I got nothing to prove with you, but really, he's going like, I can't let this fucking yeet man beat my ass. I got something to prove that he's nothing compared to me. So he does have something to prove. Much as he doesn't want to say it. And with him saying, I don't have anything to prove, is like going, I do.
Yeah. So there's that. Then we got a match for right after Elimination Chamber booked. Io Sky versus Ripley.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff happened, but I guess to me it just doesn't feel like a whole lot was it wasn't maybe it was the matches tonight. I don't really know. I mean, it started off hot. The women's tag match was great. They actually put on a hell of a match.
Yeah.
Bailey's match was good after that. Logan and Ray was really good. The matches were good, but to me, it just didn't feel like a great episode of Raw. It wasn't bad, but I just don't think it.
Yeah, overall it was okay.
It didn't stick out to me for any reason.
It started well and ended well, I'd say.
Yeah. Well, even the promos were good. Even like the Finn and Seth promo I thought was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Is there anything you want to talk about that we should throw out there, or are you good?
I think I'm good. I don't think I got anything else.
All right. I know you're tired, so we can call this, and we'll have plenty more to talk about on Friday. So
yeah,
we'll go from there.
All right.
All right. Awesome. I will talk to you on Friday. That was a fun episode of Raw.
Yeah, it was.